Shall I intro or do you want to intro?
You can do the intro and I can say, hey everyone, this is Kayleigh and Immanuel. It's great to have you.
So it's you. Intro.
I can do that and then you explain what we're...
Okay. Okay.
So, hey everyone, this is Kayleigh and Immanuel. It's great to have you here.
And today we are going to do the husband and wife tag. So, Mary-Law, your request was granted. So for those who don't know, the husband-wife tag is a list of questions and we're going to alternate asking each other things about our relationship and seeing how well we know each other.
So I guess always projected as the perfect couple, it's probably going to be very excited to see how much we don't know about each other and how much grace we still need in our relationship.
Plenty. Okay, I'll ask you first.
Go for it.
When did we meet?
So we met on the 18th, on the 17th. We met on the 17th of June, 2018.
Yeah, very good. That was easy.
I saw the first time round about 2:45.
You?
Because she came late.
No, that's later. I bet that comes later.
Just wanted to say
Next
she came
question.
late.
I came late.
I'll ask the next question. So Kayleigh, what was your first opinion of me?
My very first opinion was that you were probably about 30. I thought you were older. And I actually thought that he didn't like me. He hadn't said anything or done anything. It's just that, but in the context of when we met, he was very focused on organising things. So when we made eye contact, you might expect from this lovely man a nice smile. He's a very warm person. Maybe anyone else would have got a smile, but I felt like when he saw me, he was just looking at other things. So yeah, my opinion was that you were quite serious, older, and didn't like me.
Great.
Completely opposite. The big question: when did you know I was the one?
I knew you were the one on the day or the day after we met. So, Kayleigh, how long did it take to plan the wedding?
It took all of 2 weeks and 5 days, must be. That's a long story, actually. We need a video on that.
Crazy times.
Yeah, very crazy times. We won't use the word, but crazy times. This shouldn't be difficult. When did we get married?
We got married on the 23rd of May, 2020.
Was
it April?
The way you said it was funny. Anyway.
The 23rd of May.
Okay.
So, how long have we been married?
4 months. How did you propose?
So, how I proposed was I wanted to propose to her in the park that we first met. The park where I always cycled past every morning where I went to work. About a week ago, before we celebrated 1.5 years, we cycled past and I was like, hey, it would be really nice next week to go to this park. And so I kind of planted the seed so it wouldn't be a surprise to her. And then on the day itself, we went to the Ivy in Kensington. From the restaurant on,
I wanted to do some extra stuff.
So, obviously I had the day planned and Kayleigh didn't know I was going to propose. She wanted to go shopping. So on the inside I was stressing about all the timing because we wanted to go skiing in indoor hall skiing with like a conveyor belt where you basically ski on that belt.
And that was like booked for 6:30, right?
That was booked for the evening for 6:30, so we had plenty of time. But she didn't know that I had something to fill the slot in between the morning where we went to the restaurant and the evening. So, yeah, we eventually got to the park and it was rainy. So I wanted to propose to her on the bench that we set when we had our first conversation, but it was too rainy. We couldn't sit down, so we were under a tree. And we were just talking. I asked her for what she associated with this place.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
I asked her what she feels and how it was for her 1.5 years back. And it was just a very nice moment. And then it stopped raining and we walked a bit, and just in front of the bench I did something that I quite often would do, because at work I said, oh, I have something for you. And then we'd always have this thing of like, oh, close your eyes, open your hands, and then I would put it in her hand. So I did that. So the first time I gave her a naked bar, and it was around Christmas time, so I had another chocolate coin that I said, oh, I have another thing.
You're really underestimating. Okay, no. So so we're walking up to the bench, and then you remember that you bought me stuff. So then you got on the floor. You got on the floor with your bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then you get on the floor, and then you say, okay, close your eyes, open your hands. So I closed them, and then you're like, okay, open your eyes, you can look, and then it's a naked bar. So I put that in. And then you give me the gold coin, but again it's like, okay, one more thing, close your eyes, okay, gold coin. It's like, oh, amazing, you're so sweet, because he's always so sweet. And then the last time, that was when you said open your hands and close your eyes, but then nothing went in my hands. Yeah, you could go.
Yeah, because I struggled. I had the ring in the case, and I struggled to get it out of the bag. I was like, oh no, she's gonna open her hands, but she was just waiting patiently, like that. And then I put it in front of her, and I said, you can open your eyes, and yeah, what happened then?
Then I gasped. I had a real gasp for first time in my life. Like, as soon as I saw the ring, I just went, and then I fell on you. Yeah, I'm glad you were standing by that point.
I was standing,
yeah.
so she fell on me. I hugged her, and then she was just crying. I was crying, and then once she found herself, once she collected herself, I went on my knee, and then I asked her to marry me. Yeah.
Yeah, and I said yes.
Yeah, so we missed the skiing because we had to resize her ring, but it was totally worth it.
It was worth it. Yeah, because we were flying to Germany the next day, so if I hadn't resized it then, we'd have had to bring it with me and for 2 weeks not actually been able to wear it. So yeah, we were like, must get this done tonight, and yeah, it's good.